The Y balance test. What aspects of fitness are being tested? The individual's active balance, flexibility, proprioceptions, and core control. Why would one want to use this test? To predict an individual's risk for lower body injuries and laterality. Who is the test meant for? Able-bodied elite hockey players ages 18 to 35. The equipment you will need for this test is masking tape, pen or a marker, and measuring tape, or a Y balance kit if you have access to one. Administer duties is 1 to set up the test before the subjects arrive, 2 to demonstrate the test verbally and physically to the subjects, 3 record the subject's data, and 4 clean up the testing station once all subjects have gone. Station setup. Place a Y on the floor using masking tape. You may want to use the masking tape with 2 length thickness just so it is easier to record and easier for the subject to place their foot down the line. You want the top of the Y to be 90-degree angles in the middle of the V shape, and then you have the long length of the body to be 135 degrees from the V of the Y. The subject will place their heel in the middle of the line where we have put a piece of tape just to start the test. Before the test begins, the administrator will measure the limb length of each individual, from the hip bone all the way down to the ankle bone. This is just for our data collection later on. The subject will start with the left foot in the middle of the Y, stretching their right foot anteriorly in front of them as far as possible, then posterior mediatal as far as possible, and then posterior lateral as far as possible, while the administrator takes a measuring tape and measures how far they have each reached on all 3 sides. After all the data has been collected, we then switch legs, and the right leg goes into the center of the Y with the heel on the line, and then the subject stretches out their left leg anteriorly. Keeping in mind all legs that are being extended out must return to the middle in a controlled manner. And then we go post-mediatal, stretching out as far as possible, then bringing it back to the middle, and stretching post-lateral. Once all the data has been collected, the subject is done this test. Subject expectations. No bending the leg in the center, bringing extended leg back to the center in a controlled manner between extensions. Hands cannot touch the floor. Please keep them on your hips or outstretched if you need that adaptation. The data is collected to 0.5 centimeters. The data is then put into an equation, and anyone with less than 90% shows that they may have a lower body injury.